So, as the fight gets closer, there's several questions up in the air, but I think one of the biggest ones is, can Dillon Danis, assuming the fight goes through, can Dillon Danis beat Logan Paul? Does he have what it takes to get in there against Logan Paul after all the shit talk, after all the exposing Logan's girlfriend, humiliating him, basically exposing to the whole world that his girlfriend's a hoe? She's what I call a clout cocker, which is basically someone who just hops on different cocks of different men that have clout. I think I coined that phrase too. I don't know if anyone's actually said that. Clout cocking. That's what Nina Agdal does. The fact that he's exposed her for being a little hoe to the entire world, the fact that he's humiliated him, he's gone after his girl vociferously, incessantly, and very, very viciously. After he's done all this, can he get in there? Even though he's basically won the press conference, he's won the mental game, he's won the Twitter game, he's won the smack talk game, he's won all of that. But when push comes to shove, can Dillon Danis get in there and do what it takes to be able to get a victory over Logan Paul? Now, if we look at some recent sparring footage, I'll try to find some of them. I'm editing most videos on my phone right now, so I can't really download stuff off YouTube. But I'll see if I can find some videos to put up here of Dillon Danis sparring. And I got to say, as much as I want Dillon to win, as much as I think he has the heart, I think he has the drive, I think he has the self-belief. Fortunately for Mr. Danis, I do believe he lacks the skill. And the skill, when it comes to the boxing ring, is literally the only thing that matters. It is the only thing out of all the different things that, make up who wins in a fight. It is literally the only thing that matters. And I just, based on his clips, again, I'll try to put some up here, see if I can. I just don't think he has the skill to be able to deal with Logan Paul's size and athleticism. Also, Logan Paul, I think, does have a better baseline of skill. He has a better counterpunching ability. He has a better jab when he wants to use it. He definitely is probably going to have a lot more power. I think he'll have better ring generalship. I think he'll have better pressure. I think Dillon, I think's main hope is main way he could win is to be able to clinch with Logan and to be able to utilize body shots and, kind of dirty boxing in the clinch, if he can do some variations of that, as well as stall Logan's forward momentum. Kind of like what Logan did to Floyd, except for Logan, that type of clinching that Logan did to Floyd was more of like a survival clinching versus like I'm going to damage you. Because even when Logan was clinching Floyd actually did more damage to Logan than Logan did to Floyd, even though Logan was initiating all the clinches simply because Logan was trying to stay alive during the Floyd Mayweather fight because he was getting messed up. I know he probably doesn't want to admit that, but he lost that Floyd fight. I think 6-2, maybe 7-1 in terms of rounds. But that would be Dillon's only hope, would be able to maybe utilize his jiu-jitsu work and, inside clinch tie-ups and fighting and stuff like that, and be able to damage Logan there and utilize. That's the one way he could kind of utilize his jiu-jitsu. However, in all of the clips we see him sparring, I don't even think he knows how to use the clinch in boxing. I don't even think he knows how to do that. So the one way I think he really could win by fighting on the inside and utilizing the clinch, I don't think he knows how to do it. So, I think Logan's probably just going to, I hate to say it, but I think Logan is probably going to put him away probably in 2 or 3 rounds. Maybe Dillon can last longer. Dillon has a big head. He looks like he could probably take a punch, so maybe he'll just take a beating. But unless we see some drastic improvements from Dillon Danis, he just doesn't have the skill. I mean, in the videos we've seen of him fighting, he's just standing in the pocket, throwing these super wide looping punches with not that great a head movement, not great fight IQ, no real game plan, just slinging punches in the pocket, no real footwork, no defensive ability, no real offensive strategy, or, adequate dexterity in terms of his offense. And we just see him kind of brawling, and it's like, Logan's not the best boxer, but I don't think he's going to do that well against Logan if that's his only game plan. What he really needs is a solid defense. It's difficult to beat a guy who has a solid defense. It really is, because he can make you tired. He can run if he needs to. He can survive. He can clinch you and stall things. He can stay alive. He can, make you empty your gas tank. Well, he still has his. He can do a lot of different things that are gonna, make it very, very difficult to, to win the fight. So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I just don't see enough out of Danis to be able to confidently say that I think he has a real shot at winning. As much as I would want him to, and I think it'd be a huge victory considering everything Logan Paul's done just all throughout his career and kind of the piece of shit he's been. I think it would be a beautiful victory for him, but that'd be hilarious too because they have an agreement that apparently, Dillon is going to be the best man at Logan's wedding, and Logan is Logan made an agreement with him that he would do an MMA fight with Dillon if Dillon showed up to the fight. They have a handshake on that. And then if Dillon won, Dillon gets to be the best man at Logan's wedding. So that'd be hilarious to see Dillon up there as the best man at Nina and Logan's wedding. However, I doubt that would happen if Dillon actually won. However, I don't think Dillon really has a chance at winning, unfortunately. Dillon would have to acquire an extreme amount of boxing fundamentals and skill very, very quickly. And I think he probably doesn't know how to pick the right coach. I think he probably doesn't know how to train himself for that. I think he probably isn't following the best advice because the most recent sparring footage we've seen of him is not impressive. And when you're this close to the fight and you're looking like that, that's not good. I think Dillon, unfortunately, has a lot of self-belief. I think he's very confident, but I think he's a little bit delusionally optimistic in his pursuits. And I think he just thinks he's going to go in there and tough man and, have a heart of gold and have the heart of a lion, and that's what's going to win the fight. And it just doesn't win fights at the end of the day. You can have all the self-belief and all the heart you want. You get caught on the chin too many times, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going out. So we'll see how it goes. As much as I want Dillon to win, as much as I don't like Logan Paul, and as much as I think Logan is making a terrible decision in marrying Nina Agdal, as much as I appreciate Dillon for exposing her and women like her to the world so men can see and be very careful in the options who they select. It's a bit of a different topic. As grateful as I am of Dillon for that, and I think it's hilarious and funny, and I applaud him for that, I just don't think he has an adequate amount of skill to be able to deal with and defeat Logan Paul in a proper boxing match. MMA, different. We'll talk about that another time. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's been an interesting video. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Angelo. This is The Art of Violence. And until next time.